Back to Wolong Fallen Dynasty, everybody. And before we close out the last, well, technically the last main battlefield, in my opinion, before we move on to the final boss, we're going to take care of the Tiger's loyal subjects. A few things that I want to talk about before we actually get into the mission, which is why we're on the menu right now. First off, this is probably one of the least fair encounters in the game. The only one that I feel like, I wish there was a cheese for it. I couldn't find a really good one. If you have a cheese, leave it in the comments. This will probably help a lot of people out. Instead, I've opted to progress the game and make sure that I've got a rank 9 weapon. And in addition, we're also going to be equipping then, so you guys can see, the Divine Beast Tengshi, just because it causes a load of status at the beginning of the fight, and that just makes things a little bit easier. In addition to that, I feel like it probably doesn't need to be said, but I'm rocking some decently upgraded gear. It's not all perfect, but just so you guys can see. And if you guys don't know already, I have a farming spot where you can farm Dragon's Cure Powder for, well, basically really fit. Let's go with relatively quick, and I'll have a card that pops up right now at 1 minute 17, so that you guys can click and farm those if you want some extra healing. This will make it significantly easier, and obviously I have all of the Dragon's Cure parts from the course of the game, so we're going to get into this now. And when you get here, you're going to notice it's a 3-on-1 duel. They have fairly good health, especially for as early in the game as you end up getting them, and they have a lot of health. We get one free shot. If we walk any further forward than basically the game starts you are going to end up just triggering them, so I recommend just taking the free shot. And I like to hit this guy. He's the fastest, so when it comes to the fight starting, this is probably going to be the person you take down first. And just getting that free shot in there, I find to be pretty helpful. Now, of course, we have lightning on that is able to penetrate enemies, which is going to make things a little bit easier. Try not to get cornered anywhere. That's just going to end particularly badly. Man, get off. I'm already set on fire myself. Let's stick some of this on. I guess the fire burns my poison away. Unfortunate. Get off. And as you can see, this is just putting out. So even here, look, we had him down ready for a crit, and because they're just so on you, it's just not really even an option to get in there for it. Show the power of the Dragon Cures. Get off! Didn't even block once that first one hit there. And I feel like the least good thing about this is it feels like even if you get good at like parrying one of them, the others just kind of get in the way of everything that you want to do. Can't even get anything off here. Oh, let's see. It's like you can't even get a combo off because they're just gonna come and rinse you from behind. Couldn't even get that off there. Got staggered by the flames. Literally pressed the button at the time that came down as well. Get off. That's not okay because the fog a second ago. Completely interrupted me. I just can't believe how fast his attacks are. I don't have anything on you, can I? Nope. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Yes. There we go. One down. Be careful with your moves. Any weakness you show will be exploited. Get off. Can't believe how ridiculous this is. Now it gets a bit like more reasonable when we're down to 2, but just look how much armor they've got. I've got a +9 weapon. And like I still just cannot do any damage to this guy. Bang, bang. Such a joke. Like, for all that I enjoy the game, this is the kind of encounter that I feel like will ruin it for a lot of people. Right, let's do down. There we go. Actually have a fight now. Come on then. Now we can play. So, I'm sure that's probably not what people wanted to see or hear, but yeah, extra heals definitely makes a big difference, especially because it's a heal over time, so you can be healing whilst you're fighting them. And just progress the game a little bit and come back to this is probably the least fair and least likable mission in the game.